something small to say about Ahmed Hussein Swaley's demise. You know, it's been almost 8 years since this investigative journalist passed on. And I must say, from the former president, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's tenure into his second term in office, and also John Dramani Maham's tenure into his second term in office, I must say, this about 10 months into this very new administration, we have not seen any good they have done in this regard. Why do I say that? You know, the United Press for Development Network, it's my organization. It's like a foundation, an NGO, a civil society organization that deepens media development, press freedom, fights for free press in this country. Okay, we have been at the forefront of this very demise of Ahmed Hussein Swaley for quite some time, and I must say we are the only organization when the demise happened. They murdered Ahmed Hussein Swaley on the 16th of January 2017. We took to the streets of Accra at Medina, from Atomic Junction to Race Junction. We called on the police. The police told us they were not ready to provide security for us. We told them the Constitution never says if they are not ready to provide security, should back out from such a peaceful exercise. So we indicate to them we will protect ourselves. Just within 30 days, within 1 month of the demise of Ahmed Hussein Swaley, we printed t-shirts, Find Ahmed Killer's t-shirt, red, invited the media, our colleagues in the media space, and took to the streets, did a walk from Atomic Junction to the Race Junction, demanding for justice. We have been at the forefront of this case from the beginning or the inception of the murder, of the gruesome murder, I must say, the gruesome murder of Ahmed Hussein Swaley. And you see, when you do stuff like this, it gives us a fresh reminder of how he was murdered. 3 bullets into his chest, and he passed on. Close to 8 years, we have not been able to find a single perpetrator of Ahmed Hussein Swaley. His phone was taken. Several investigations. You know, I've been in touch with the family for quite some time. I have organized Ahmed Hussein Swaley Press series, Press Freedom series at the GIJ. I've done quite a number of stuff. Health screening, health walk in the name of Ahmed Hussein Swaley. I have written petitions to His Excellency, the former President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to John Dramani Mahama quite recently, and I've done a lot of stuff with my organization. And we are not happy with this latest development. They, on the advice of the Attorney General, they have asked that the case should be discontinued. We are not happy with it at all, and we are so much disappointed with this administration. Unless they come back again, we are extremely unhappy with this Ahmed Hussein Swaley's murder and the way you have handled it. On the 16th of January this year, I drove all the way to the Flagstaff House, the Jubilee House, the seat of government, and presented a petition to the office of the president. And I didn't hear anything. At least during Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's time, I wrote to the IGP and had 11 minutes discussion with the IGP on phone, and I was quite happy with that. He told me it's as part of the cold cases, the high-profile cold cases with respect to murder, and they are doing everything possible to unravel the perpetrators of this heinous incident. He moved the new IGP, but I have written to the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. I have had no response from the office of the president. And some few months on, the president's Attorney General or the country's Attorney General go to discontinue. That's what they are saying. saying. And you heard the Adawudu saying that from CT or Channel 1, we have to revisit or re-engineer or renew the course. From the IGP to the CID, when Tiwa was there, Mami Tiwa, all right, we are disappointed in all of them. It looks like you know the people who murdered, and you know the sponsors of those murderers. That's just that you do not want to unravel them. That is how it looks. We know it was Ken Japan who showered the pictures of Ahmed Hussein Swaley on his Net 2 TV, and just after 5-6 months, he was killed. We know this Owusu Krantin or Daniel, whatever Krantin we are talking about, is also from the camp of Tiger IPI, Anas Arimia Anas. If the police will be allowed to do its own work, I'm confident we'll find the perpetrators. But if the police won't be allowed and they'll be blocked by politicians like we have had for the past 6, 7, 8 years, then I'm afraid. You remember that GJ journalist, chairperson or president for Ashanti region, something a Nim or so. He was killed, and up until today, we have not found perpetrators of that gruesome murder. Me, John Dramani Mahama, and I give you a caution to you directly. Please, you're a member, you love journalists, you love communication, you're part of the GJ, etc. If you do not find the perpetrators of Ahmed Hussein Swaley in this your tenure of office, we will campaign against you and your party. And we are serious with that. We are happy with the level of tolerance with state institutions and especially security agents. We are happy with the state of tolerance they have given to journalists, at least within this 10-month space. But if you do not go back, and I'm talking to the Attorney General directly, if you do not go back to find the perpetrators, file and get investigators to get into this case and get something substantial for us with respect to the death and the demise, the gruesome murder of Ahmed Hussein Swaley, we shall forever be unhappy with you and will campaign against you. I want to put that on record. We will not let that blood that poured, that cold blood of Ahmed Hussein Swaley, the tears we went through, his wives and children are still there, suffering from the scars of that gruesome murder. Thank you very much for indulging me.